blacklist. I never want to hear that music again.
What's up, Rodox TV? Welcome back. I'm Susie Q.
Thank you so much for sticking around, guys. I'm Vicky Vicious with Heavenly Trip to Hell.
And we have rock and roll legends, the kings and queen of
Ghetto Metal. What's up, you guys?
How you doing?
Tell us the name of your band and then tell us your names.
Go ahead, brother.
The name of the band is called Blacksmith, and that's Blaxmyth.
Woo! Yes.
Blacksmith
Ghetto
Ghetto
Metal.
Metal.
I love
Yes,
it.
Blacksmith Ghetto Metal, and that's who we are.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And what's your name?
And my name is 180, one of the vocalists of Blacksmith.
And I am Blaze.
And I am Brimstone, BRM. Let's leave the stone off, but just Brim.
Brim.
Yeah.
What do you guys do in the band?
Well, I'm a vocalist, and I help create the music, write lyrics.
Same thing. I'm a vocalist. I think we all create.
Yeah, we pretty much, we all do the same thing. We rhyme and we sing, and we create the music for the band to play.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
How'd you guys
And we
start
create
the
the
band?
music for the band to play.
Yeah.
Okay. She's asked, how did we start the band? You want to take that?
What inspired you?
That goes back a little ways, not too long, in a far, far galaxy. No,
Tell me
the
more.
band, originally, we were in a different band,
Okay.
but Blacksmith itself was created by myself and Brimstone,
Okay.
and we just got together and decided to keep a certain legacy alive, to keep this
Nice.
genre alive and wake
Nice.
people up to what ghetto metal is.
Yes.
And then, of course, Blaze also got involved and took it to the next level once she got
Hell
involved
yeah.
with Blacksmith. And
Yeah.
we've been doing it for quite some time, and we're pretty much glad to say, humbly and respectfully, that we are pioneers of this sound called ghetto metal.
Yes.
And let me just add a little bit
Go
to
for
him. So, yeah, Blacksmith, and he mentioned a band previously
Okay.
to that, which was called Pitch Black.
Okay.
And there was a guy named D-Rock, the executioner from Body Count. He was the rhythm guitarist.
Yes.
And 180 called me, and, you know, from there we started Pitch Black. And we, you know, had a lot of success. And unfortunately, I got to give D-Rock, you know, his flowers. He passed away, lymphoma. And then we decided to keep it going, and we changed the name to Blacksmith and move forward from there.
And my apologies, he's 100% correct. D-Rock is actually the guy who coined the phrase ghetto metal.
Yes.
And it was myself, him, and Brimstone, you know, coming together with this sound. And D-Rock entrusted us with the sound, and we pushed that envelope ever since. And we carried on in his legacy, in his honor. But also because of the sound, we were all able to come up with together to produce this sound that is called ghetto metal.
And to describe the sound from my viewpoint, it is definitely metal, hip hop, a little bluesy, you know, soul,
Oh yeah.
punk. And we're gonna take you to church too.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
Ghetto metal gospel.
the gospel of ghetto metal. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
And that's real. And I know people always talk about music being hybrid and different. Well, what is music? It all comes from a source, right? Of the same energy. So what we've been able to do successfully is bleed all these sounds together into one. The evolution of music is coming together with all different types of sounds to produce the next level of what that sound should be.
And some people, you know, use the term new metal, but I think we're a little different than new metal. You know, we keep a lot more street involved in it, and we kind of, you know, our legacy so far has been like social, political, you know, so we're venturing outside of that.
I'm the romantic, so yeah. I love anything that deals with love, breakups, what inspires you to be in love, what inspires you to be out of love. I think it's just day-to-day life. You know, it's not, our life is political, but I don't feel like everything has to be political.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with the band?
Well, I think I went to one of their shows.
Yeah.
That's how I ended up getting
Yeah.
involved. Romantically involved with one of the members.
Yes.
We ended up getting married.
Okay.
And I think we just decided that the band needed a feminine energy to it.
Yeah.
You know? Yep. And I think that we need a voice
Yes.
that gives you that variety of not just so hardcore, like being able to bring something sweet into it.
Yeah.
That is true. Can I say something about that? And she's 1,000% right, because we have been so hard-edged frontliners, speaking about social injustice globally, no matter what the shade of the person that's suffering. We spoke on it, no matter who you are.
Yes.
Yes.
But you can tend to over politicized sometimes. Not saying that it doesn't have its place. There's a need, obviously,
Right.
especially in the day that we're in
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
But also, we have to bring in a softer approach, like Sis was saying. Sometimes people need to be felt and heard in other ways.
Yeah.
Right. So we live in this patriarchal society, and I think as women, even in metal, we have to be molded or fit into some form of, I don't know, over sexualization, if we can even call it that.
Speak
One
on it,
thing
sis.
is wanting to be sensual and expressing that, and another thing is trying to fit into that mold that may not necessarily be you.
Yes.
And sometimes it's me, and sometimes it's not. And I think
Yeah.
that reflects in what I wear.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you want to be sexy and
Yes.
cute, and sometimes you don't.
Yes.
That's
yes.
powerful. Absolutely.
And he's trying to be sexy and cute today. Like,
Birds don't have to try to fly.
Took the midriff off.
Birds don't try to fly, brother. Just do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Take notes. Take notes.
What was your inspiration? Who inspires you guys?
wow.
Good one.
Yeah,
Probably
I think we all have different answers.
You go first.
For me, there was a moment when hip hop started touching into like little rock element samples from like
Yes.
Run DMC,
Yes.
Tone Loc, just very
Yes.
mild
Yeah.
aspects of it, and that was the first thing that kind of like opened my mind up towards that type of music. And then Rage, man, I absolutely love Rage Against the Machine. That was just like next
Everything.
level. The
Yes.
energy
Yes.
of the music. I didn't see hip hop being able to generate that type of energy. It's just so powerful. When you get like dope guitar riffs and things of that nature. So for me, that would be it. And I love System of a Down.
Yes.
1000%. So that for me was kind of it. And seeing Body Count. Had a chance to perform with Ice-T and do some things. So that would be it for me, pretty much.
Nice.
That's actually strangely similar to what I was going to say. Zach, of course, who doesn't love Zach?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a poet's poet.
Yes,
The
yes.
brother, man, fire all day long, and everything they
Yes.
stood for, I was with. I was with everything they did.
Yes.
But what piqued my interest in rock and roll, I've always heard rock since I was a kid, but never thought I'd ever be involved in rock and roll. I always thought I was going to write some songs for people or be an MC and just keep it on that level. But an ex-girlfriend of mine, I would say, turned me on. And D-Rock from Body Count happened to be looking for a vocalist. And they were telling me I should do it because I have a loud voice. I said, no, not me. Are you kidding? I talk like this. But I was like, yeah, so I'll try it. I said, you think I could do it? She was like, yeah, you could do it. You could do it. Strangely enough, Yuck Mouth from the Loonies was auditioning to be the MC, and he had chose me over Yuck Mouth. And I was like, why you choose me? This guy's famous.
Yeah.
But he said, because your voice cuts through the sound. I was challenged with doing something new, and I like a challenge. And plus, I'm a writer. We're all writers. And so it made me just want to grow and expand my consciousness and awareness about how music actually impacted people and what I represented in that. How did I fit into that mold? And that got me interested in rock. So what inspires me? All these legends, all the mix of everything, the edge of what it represented, and how we could be more free to express in rock and roll what we couldn't necessarily do in hip hop.
I think for me, it's a little different. I grew up in a Latin background.
Okay.
So my father was very into like Led Zeppelin, Cyndi Lauper.
Yes.
I mean, what didn't the man listen to? Vicente Fernandez. So I grew up on Gloria Trevi. And, so I had that Latin version of, I guess, what you guys are expressing right now. And as I got older, around high school, we did the whole valley, going to these little mosh pits in the backyard. And so I think that was my inspiration. I started off with like a little bit of pop with Michael and Cyndi Lauper, but it transitioned into something else just by my surroundings.
Nice.
So that's what did it for me.
When it comes to strings, you'll note that at one of our shows, we do a song, it's like a roll call song. It's called Dice, right? And we actually shout out some of the rock and roll legends that had come before us who didn't really get their flowers in the way we thought they should get. But these bands and these pioneers helped to inspire my interest more so to dive deeper into rock and understood where it comes from. Because a lot of people lack the education of what rock and roll was, where it came from, the terminology. I think we went to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland when we played there once. And in the museum, they said it was a black expression, I'm paraphrasing, that was used to explain the climax of a party. So before it was put on the music, they would say, how was the party? It was rocking and rolling. So that's where the terminology came from. And I didn't know that. And I'm like, I felt ashamed that I didn't know this history of how many different races came together and made this sound what it is today.
Yes.
So I had to know and had to get educated, and the Blacksmith allowed me to go into that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you guys put on a crazy ass live show.
Yes.
I mean,
Thank
you guys
you.
got
Look
a
who's
guy.
talking.
You guys are amazing.
Yo, Funky Finger
Thank you,
Productions
thank you.
over here.
Yeah, Funky
She
Finger
was
Productions.
killing it from Okay, I'm sorry, but you was fire.
We're
In
talking
Living
about
Color,
you.
Funky Finger Productions.
Killing it though.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I'm sorry.
I mean, you guys, like, seriously, you guys put on a amazing show. We recently played with them at Alex's Bar. Shout out to Alex's Bar for letting us
Alex's,
do
thank you.
that.
Shout out.
Susie Q helped us put that show together,
Yes,
and it was
thank you.
to benefit the Special Olympics.
Yes.
And you guys rocked it. I mean, you guys have all of you on stage, and then you guys have like a guy going around the whole freaking pit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Roca.
Yeah,
And-
who's
go ahead.
that guy?
That's our brother from another mother, Roca. Great guy. You know, he wears so many hats. You know, he helps with so many things behind the scenes, and we stretch him as far as we can. But
Yes.
you know, he embodies that blacksmith energy. You know,
That is
he's great.
Yes.
He's great to have. You know, and I'd also want to say this just briefly. You know, speaking of the live show, I think that's the best aspect of us. I don't think we really have captured our sound accurately yet in terms of recording wise, but we did Bulldog Battle of the Bands a while ago, and you know, toured the nation. It was on Fuse TV for a full season.
Nice.
And out of 46 or 4,700 bands, we came in runner up. But I just want to put that out there because that is one of the things that I think that we do well is, you know, our live performance. I think we're just
No, you guys
entertainers.
do.
But
That
thank you so much.
energy,
I appreciate
you
it.
know?
And we want to get people to come out.
Yes.
Anytime we hit the stage, I want to, you know, give the audience the very best
That
that
means
we
a
can
whole lot.
give. Yeah, it means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I add to that as well? Just talking about touching on the thing about the influences again. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Legends. Period. We would not be
Yes.
here at all.
Yes.
And our live show exemplifies that, like you were talking about.
Yes.
When you go to do a live show, when you actually get in front of an audience, that's
Yes.
the litmus test. They're gonna
Yes.
see what you're working with. We know that. So it's almost like we're going to war. When we get on stage, we are amped up. We want to do good. We want you guys to feel us. We want to relay the message. We want you to party with us like you on stage playing an instrument.
Yes.
We want
Yes.
all of that, right? Because we want all the smoke too.
Yes.
We want to be the ones that when you walk away, no matter what, you may have never heard of us, but you won't forget us by the time you leave that show. That's what we want to do. And I think it speaks to virtue. And it speaks to passion. It speaks to love. It speaks to honesty. And we want to represent that across the board.
Hell yeah.
Oh, can I mention the band members? So the band members, we want to give a shout
that
out.
aren't here.
Yeah,
They're
the
actually
ones-
behind the curtain.
Come on out.
I'll say a couple. I'll say Sammy Battle Axe. Battle
He
Axe.
says actually axe.
Yeah, but he's like, Axe. But we call him Battle Axe, the drummer. Insane drummer. If you see him, you know what we're talking about.
Yes.
He doesn't miss a beat. So shout out to Sammy, who is Battle Axe. And then we got on rhythm guitar. Will that be because they're interchangeable. Sometimes they play rhythm, sometimes they play lead.
Draco.
But
Draco Fire.
Draco Fire, incredible, especially when he does his solos. Oh my God, he's an incredible musician. And we got who else? Next?
6'5", the mad scientist. Yeah, he's really good as well. And we have Koopa on bass, and it's a hodgepodge of ethnicity, you know, that we roll with, and everybody represents something unique, you know, and that's what we're about, because we always stand for all the people. Not some of the time, but all the time, man. You know, it's just about doing what's right, and that's us. Real quick, our shows. We have some things.
What do you have coming up next? What's next for Blacksmith?
The Garden Amphitheater in Orange County, California.
Garden Grove Amphitheater.
There you go. Thank
There
you.
you go. When is it?
October the 26th, Sunday. There's a lot of other people that will be there. It's a festival, actually. You know, nice venue. So look for us. Yeah.
And where can our fans find your social media?
Yeah, Blacksmith _ the official on Instagram. Blacksmith.com website and Facebook. Yeah, as well.
Blacksmith _ the official.
Yeah, yeah. So you can find
Do you
us
guys
there.
have any music out? Where can we find your
It's
music?
all on every platform.
Okay.
You can find out. Yeah, just go to Blacksmith, and you should be able to see it. The last thing that was put out was the name of the album.
A badassery.
There you go.
Badassery.
Badassery.
BADASSARY.
Everybody should know what that is, right? Right.
Yeah.
Badassery.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crosses every language.
Yeah.
I also want to say this to anybody: if you want to see a live show, you want to get your cranium cracked.
Yes.
You want to be educated. You want some soul
Always.
food. You want to
Yes.
get that nourishment that you've been lacking because the industry's on a drought right now.
That's right.
You gotta book Blacksmith.
Yes.
Understand that. You'd be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't let Blacksmith
Yes.
spread the ghetto metal gospel.
That's
Understand?
right.
That's truly what it is.
Amen.
Boom.
Amen.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Blacksmith in the house. You guys, thank you so much for coming
No, thank you
out.
for
We
having us.
appreciate you.
Thank you guys
Pleasure.
so
Good
much.
to see you.
Yes.
Yeah, Heavenly Trip to Hell.
All
Yeah,
day
thank you so
long.
much.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
love you guys.
You guys
All
rock,
good.
and I love that I love that you guys don't limit yourself to
Yes.
just one style of music. I love that you guys do everything that
Appreciate
you do.
you.
It's needed, especially now. Being able to come out to a show and seeing a live performance like you guys put together is amazing.
Thank you so
please
much.
keep doing what you're
Yes,
doing. We love you, and we hope you guys come back again. Check them out, you guys. They're an awesome band, and
Yes.
thank you so much for watching. Stick around. Stick around. We got a lot more coming up. You're watching Road Dogs TV. Roll that video.
Road Dog TV. Yep. Shouts out.
This is Road Dogs TV. Want to thank everybody for watching. Want to thank Raz One, Blacksmith, all the bands that came in. What an amazing show. The whole crew, everybody behind the cameras, everybody who makes it happen. Thank you so much, Long Beach. Thank you so much, Los Angeles.
We love you,
Music,
Long
community,
Beach.
art, unity. Thank you all day, every day. Road Dogs TV.